I admired him sincerely. And when he told me that love for women is a terrible thing, I believed him. If I had not believed him, I could not have done the things I had done.
She looked like an angel. And she was the daughter of a count. She was a countess, an aristocrat, a society girl. And she followed my father in Vienna, in Paris, in London, and then on the boat. My father never saw her. There my father had gotten away from a dominant man, and then he got my mother as a wife, and then she dominated him. And he was dominated. He was like a sandwich. He was dominated by two strong, determined wills.
She loved me for my art and for the beauty of my body. She loved me and suffered when she saw that I overworked myself. I loved the theater and wanted to work. From the first days of our acquaintance, because I knew his power. I didn't like him, but I lived with him. At once I allowed him to make love to me. I trembled like a leaf. I hated him, but pretended, because I knew that otherwise my mother and I would die of hunger.
Diaghilev was buried on an island near Venice called St. Michael. And I went alone to the tomb of Diaghilev. I said, I thank you, Sergei Diaghilev, for what you did for the career of my father. And that's all, and I left.
People say that one must not love one person when the whole world is suffering.
Ago, when I visited Mother here in San Francisco, in America, I told her, she said, Kyra, you know, I'm really happy today that Venice got flooded. I said, what? So this is first-hand news. I've never told the press this, you know, before. That the floods in Venice, you know, Venice is sinking every year a little bit, and the floods, oh, she said, I would be so happy. I'm happy now because Diaghilev, with his coffin, has been flooded and has floated away from the cemetery into the open sea. famous Katsavina?
You listen to it. This is interesting.
Well, she sat there with me for a photograph at my wedding reception. Well, you go in there, and it's all marble floor. It's green and white and enormous, with 4 Doric columns, and all the little cherubims of the Luca della Robbia are there.
Who owns the palace now? Who's there now?
The national headquarters of the Communist Party are probably sitting in it. Because it's so beautiful. There's a ceiling over the dining room where a woman is abducted by a gladiator, and they have a terrific chariot with white horses, and all that is floating over my head while you have a meal.
You don't have any of these possessions now? They have the whole house and everything.
Yeah. I am half broken because all my childhood souvenirs are in there.
It's terrible. Terrible.
When you have had something so beautiful, there is no need to have anything else as beautiful.